Defensively, Tank. I don't think we give Tank enough flowers. We are enamored with Micah Parsons, rightfully so. I'm not saying that you should not be. I'm not saying that he isn't deserving of all the praise and the accolades that he gets. We are also enamored with the stat of sacks. And if guys get sacks, how many sacks do they get? We've kind of based that of being the criteria of how we look at how good a defensive end is in the league. If he has multiple sacks or he has a 10, 15, 20 sack season, then we consider him to be an elite player at that position. And I'm here to tell you that while the sacks are great, that should not be, and it is not, the way I view it, a determining factor on just how good of a player is. When you look at Tank Lawrence and what he's done, not just in the Lions game, but in the season, just how he's consistently been a beast in the run game. He solidified at times the edges. He has been he gets the pressures. He gets guys open. When they're doing tackle in stunts, when he moves inside and they're doing TT stunts, tackle stunts. I mean, this is a guy who's played all across that line. He's never, you don't hear him crying about opportunities. You don't hear him crying about calls. You don't hear him crying about not getting the accolades. You don't hear him crying about none of that. He just go to work. He just goes to work. He just puts his head down. And maybe that's the maturity of him. He's been around this league for a while. He understands his position. He understands how important he is to this team. And Tank has just done a phenomenal job. And he has been one of the consistent pieces on this defensive line. A lot of times with Micah, you'll have him go a little bit rogue at times, and he can because he's the all-star, right? He is hands down arguably the best pass rusher in the league. And you can put it up there with Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett or TJ Watt or Nick Bosa, whoever. But he is the star. And so he has the ability to kind of do his own thing at times. And the one thing the role that Tank just said, you know what? I'll be the steadying of the boat. I won't go rogue. I won't do things that I'm not supposed to. And when you watch Tank in this game, I mean, tackle for loss after tackle for loss, after setting the edge, after just being a dominant figure. I mean, there's probably, if we go back and watch, there's probably about 2 games this season, maybe 3, where the ability of Tank being able to knife through the offensive line and make some plays behind the line of scrimmage saved the Cowboys from giving up points and ultimately probably won them the football game. And so just watching him play, man, it's been a treat. And when you really break down, what it is to have a player like that, you understand and you appreciate him just a tad bit more. And then Micah was Micah. Micah was the dominating game wrecker, just creating havoc in the backfield, run stopper. I mean, he was doing it all in this game against the Lions. And there's one player who I really think over the last couple of weeks has really stepped up and done a tremendous job, and that's Jourdan Lewis. Jourdan Lewis, man, playing in the slot, not only just being a really good cover corner, he had the interception in the game. Just a veteran savvy of understanding. Yeah, things might be going the opposite way, but I'm going to continue to play my keys and stay home. And he got the interception, but just the way he's played in the run game. And when you understand this time of the year, December football, early January football, playoff football, people are going to try to run the football on you. They understand that. They understand time of possession. They understand down and distance. All those things. Now, as you get into playoff mode, you want guys willing to step up and play the run. And Jourdan Lewis has done a fanatic. He's done a fanatic job. He's done a fantastic job. Fanatic and tastic at the same time. He's done a fantastic job in stopping the run. Not stopping the run, but being involved in the run. We see a lot of guys, especially DBs and the smaller types, they do what we call business decisions. The run's coming their way, and they're like, not really my thing. They don't really pay me for this. And they'll turn down to stopping the run. And I think Jourdan Lewis has shown up significantly in the run game these last couple of weeks. And you're thinking about, 2 run teams that they played back-to-back weeks in Miami and then again in the Lions. And they stepped up. Tank and others as well, but I'm giving those three guys the flowers for just the way they stepped up in this football game and gave their team a chance to win this game.